What's good, YouTube? It's your boy K-Plex, and I'm back here with another video. Victory Monday after another victory. We are now 8-4. The Miami Dolphins are in the 6th position for the playoffs right now. The 6th seed, 7 teams make it this year. We're in good position. I just wanted to make this video just to, talk about how good we look, the good position we're in, how we're still fighting for the playoffs here in week 13 when, it's a many teams that not even really playing for anything at this point other than to get their coach fired or something like that. Speaking of coaches getting fired, let's talk about really quick, Greg Williams getting fired, the New York Jets defensive coordinator. I'm not going to lie, I'm so glad that happened because if you guys seen yesterday that play in that Raiders game where the Raiders should have lost that game, and if the Raiders would have lost that game, that would have been wonderful for our wild card hopes if we end up having to fight for a wild card. But obviously, the Jets sold the game, and it looked like it was on purpose, and it almost it convinced me that I was wrong this whole time because I've always said that coaches did not tank, and I was really questioning myself yesterday when this dude called cover zero with 10 seconds left in the game, and all he couldn't do was give up a touchdown. I was really confused. So in that situation, you left Henry Rugg, one of the fastest receivers, one-on-one with a sorry cornerback, and you let him get hit with a double move, and he couldn't guard him. I started thinking maybe coaches do tank. Maybe the Jets are actually tanking, but I'm not glad to see anybody get fired, but the fact that he got fired, it does prove that they were actually trying to win that game, and and they really had a coach that incompetent. He's really that dumb at the end of the day. It's not we're purposely trying to lose. No, the Jets are just that dumb. Greg Williams is just that dumb, okay? But anyway, enough of the Jets talk. They suck. I just want to talk to you guys about the stretch we're going on, guys, okay? And we all knew this was coming, but now it is the time, okay? The toughest stretch in the NFL, 4-game stretch left, okay? No team has a harder 4-game stretch than us. And it just so happens to be that this 4-game stretch is for our playoff hopes. Ladies and gentlemen, if we are going to make the playoffs, we are going to have to fight and crawl our way through, okay? All the rest of the wins, really, at this point, they matter because I say they do, but these are the biggest 4 games right here of the season. All right, we are 4 victories away from the playoffs. We are 4 losses away from missing the playoffs another season, and we have to play several bosses. And when I say bosses, I mean these feel like boss battles. Like when you get towards the end of a game, and you're fighting like the boss, but it's not the main boss. You're fighting like the side boss. Like these feel like all bosses. So look at the Kansas City Chiefs. They're like the offensive boss. Okay? They're the best offensive team I've ever seen. Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback I've ever seen in my life. I don't think it's too early to say that because it is. I mean, look, I seen like Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, but there's pure talent. I guess probably Peyton. I don't know. I was young. I was in school. In this moment of my life, I'm watching football more than I ever did. When I was young and stuff, I still watched football, but it wasn't that serious to me as it is now. Now it's like serious as because I'm grown and I actually I got my priorities and stuff. And but when you're young, you don't really worry about football. But just in my life and what I've seen, some of the things that Patrick Mahomes does with his ability to run as well and his ability to pass. I mean, Aaron Rodgers and him are to me, they're like 1A, 1B right now in the league. Whatever one you want to say is better. I think it's Mahomes. But Russ is great too, but I don't think Russ is Mahomes, bro. And the Chiefs basically have an offense that is they're like everything that you'd ever want or need in an offense. They got every single they're what you get when you build an offense as perfect as you can. I won't say perfectly, but as perfect as you can. They have every piece that they ever would. They have the best quarterback in the league. Unless you want to say Aaron Rodgers is the best. But they have the best quarterback in the league. They have receivers, they have weapons all over the place. They have I hope we can have in a couple seasons when we get a couple more draft classes in. But they got the Tyreek Hill guy. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking Jakeem Grant could be our Tyreek Hill. Mahomes' first touchdown pass in college was to Jakeem Grant. I think Jakeem Grant can be our Tyreek Hill, but that's another conversation for another time. Sammy Watkins, Mecole Hardman, Demarcus Robinson, they realistically got three receivers are there in McCole Hardman, DeMarcus Robinson, and Tyreek Hill, obviously, that can turn what's supposed to be a 20-yard catch into 100 or to 80. Okay? These guys are playmakers. They can burn you at any given time. All right? And a team like us that loves to run these cover zeros and stuff, no safety help, and leave our cornerbacks on islands, that's fine. But it's scary when you're doing that against McCole Hardman and Tyreek Hill. Even though McCole Hardman don't get that many targets, when you're leaving Tyreek Hill on an island with any cornerback, I don't care if the best cornerback in the world, it's definitely a risky game, okay? Now, the Chiefs have not went up against no defense like ours all season. The best defense they probably went up against was the Ravens. They dropped 30 on them, but we'll get some more into that in the preview. I just want to say we got to play the Chiefs, all right? Nobody's giving us a chance. We're 7.5-point underdogs. Just to put that in perspective, the Washington football team are only like 7-point underdogs right now against the undefeated Steelers. So that's kind of like, I'm just giving y'all how much of a chance that they think we got right now in Vegas. At least right now. It's early in the week. So yeah, we play Mahomes. Obviously, this was always going to be circled on the schedule as probably the toughest game, and it's coming up right now, okay? And after that, we play the New England Patriots, all right? It's going to be a fight, all right? And now it's in Miami, which is great, but it's still the Patriots at the end of the day. And I know the Patriots have not been the best this year. This is not the Patriots of old. They have a quarterback who really can't throw the ball that well. And they have, they still have a pretty good defense, but they have a quarterback that really can't throw the ball that well. And they have, it's not the same Patriots, all right? They're not going to make the playoffs, more likely. If they do make the playoffs, it'll be a miracle. They have to win out, and other teams have to lose. But they're still the Patriots. They're still Bill Belichick. And Bill Belichick's resume versus rookie quarterback speaks for itself. Now, you guys, like a lot of, I guess other fans were surprised that Justin Herbert got absolutely humiliated. Well, I don't know if that's a cool word. But he got, listen, the Chargers as a whole got absolutely flustered on offense. He scored 0 points. A guy like me, probably a guy like you guys who knows what Bill Belichick does with rookie quarterbacks, wasn't really that surprised. And the scary part is that we have a rookie quarterback, okay? So, if anybody that thinks that game is going to be easy, I beg to differ. No game is easy, by the way, but anybody who thinks that the Patriots suck this year, that's going to be a walk in the park, I beg to differ, okay? Going over to the Las Vegas Raiders that will play after that. Strong running game. Josh Jacobs will probably be back by then. Derek Carr got fast. Henry Ruggs. We're going to have to be able to stop the running that game. And that's going to be a tough game. They're 7-5. They're going to be fighting for our life. That's basically going to be a playoff game, primetime game. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That game is going to be for all the marbles. Because even if I don't know what's going to happen in the New England Patriots or the Chiefs game, win or lose, whatever. That Raiders game is going to be important regardless, okay? And there's going to be a lot at stake. And then we go on to the 8-3 Buffalo Bills. And do I have to even really speak on them? That could be for the division. All right? Forget the wild card. That could be for the division. And as I can see reading this article, the 31-15 combined record for Miami's final four opponents is the most difficult remaining four-game slate in the NFL. All right? According to some odds, we have a 44% chance of making the playoffs, which is pretty good. It's not bad. But I don't really care what they think anyways. The key to this video, guys, is to say, as a fan base, you guys, we're going to have to stick together, okay? We got through the Jets. We got through the Bengals. We knew what was coming, all right? And we already kind of arguing about the quarterback stuff and all that, but it might get rough here, y'all. All right? So just know that regardless of what happens during this 4-game streak, okay? I love the team, and I love you guys, okay? I don't know what's going to happen. This is very scary. It's going to be a ride. It's going to be nothing but sweat game after sweat game after sweat game after sweat game. But it's going to be fun. And right now, I encourage all you guys to enjoy this moment right now. We're 8-4, we're competing. We're competing when nobody thought we would. And even half the fans didn't think we would. Obviously, competing is not good enough for me. We need to be making the playoffs. We need to win a Super Bowl. And that's going to come. And hopefully it come this season. But right now, in the moment, it's December 7th. By the way, it's my dad's birthday. He would have been 48 today. Enjoy this moment. Enjoy being one of the top teams in the league. I probably won't even do a Bleacher Report or a power ranking video this week because I'm just going to enjoy it. I don't care what they say if we're ranked 10 or 12 today. This week I don't care. You know why? because we got a tough streak going on right now, and who knows what's gonna happen at the end of this 4-game streak. So you just live in the moments and you let what happens, okay? Realistically, if we win, I mean, obviously, if we win all 4 of these games, we're gonna make the playoffs easily. Realistically, is that gonna happen? I'm not gonna say it's not, but I mean, by the chances, you know, the good thing is we play the Kansas City Chiefs at home. I think, you know, even if we go 3-1, we probably will make the playoffs. If we go 2-2, we still can make the playoffs. Obviously, you lose all 4, you're probably. But you know what I'm saying? Definitely, none of these teams are unbeatable. I don't know if we'll be a favorite in any of these games, except for maybe the Patriots game. Well, we'll probably be a favorite in the Patriots game, but it won't be that big of a favorite. The rest of the games we probably might be underdogs in, even against the Raiders. And it's just gonna be it's gonna be a fun, even though it's nerve-wracking, guys, it's just fun for me to just be competing like this, okay? It's gonna be nerve-wracking, but it's just fun to be competing against the best teams. It was fun watching us beat up on the Jets, beat up on the Bengals. You know, we had some mistakes, but it's even gonna be even funner watching us play against high-level competition and teams that are literally fighting. We all gonna be fighting for our lives to make the playoffs. This is going to get intense. Okay, these last 4 games are going to be intense. So, buckle up, guys. Fins up. And like I said, no matter what happens in these last 4 games, I'm going to be proud of the team regardless. But we need to make the damn playoffs. But I'm going to be proud of us regardless, okay? I don't do more victories, but listen, even if we lose the last 4 games, I'm going to be proud. I'm just saying this now because I might not get to stay later because I might just be so mad if we end up losing the rest of the 4 games. It's going to sound like I hate them. I just want to let y'all know, look, I love them. But it's about to get intense. All right, get in the comments section, know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. Roll to 10K in the way. Can we hit 10K before the end of the year? I think we can. I'm out.